Conflict of Nations dropped some patch notes for the new update. Attention Commanders. Prepare for Operation Rising Sun, a new tactical theater and the latest release of Conflict of Nations. Harness the legacy of the Sengoku map, now reborn as the event battleground Rising Sun. This warzone is primed with apocalypse settings, featuring 10 strategic victory sites awaiting your command. Your mission? Secure them before the enemy does. The landscape air is shifting. Your warcraft, when stripped of the airport's outlanded shop here, is grounded. This means they'll have near zero move speed, begging you to restore airbase to its former glory. These makeshift transfers retain command buttons, but all commands are disabled until the airfield is rebuilt. A visual tooltip will keep you informed. In-flight carrier house aircraft losing their bases will hunt for the nearest airport within fair range or else meet a grisly crash landing. Strategic death like never before waits. Commanders control both the sky and ground to ensure victory. Finally, we're also reimbalancing those insurgents that have given a commander a hard time. Apart from being renamed rioters with an accompanying graphic, they should now prove much easier to deal with. Alright, so these are all the changes. Introduced a new map, Rising Sun, a special 4x event map. Planes now revert back to transport trucks upon losing an airport. Planes in the air will retain their current mechanical look for the closest airport in fair range or crash if no airports are in range. Planes on aircraft carriers also look for closest airport in fair range or crash if their aircraft carrier is destroyed. I'm assuming that's when on air, not on the carrier, of course. Planes which are land airports, when are then destroyed, become grounded. Units with the ground status have near zero move speed, being practically immobile. Grounded units will still appear as normal planes, but will have a grounded aircraft icon next to the model stack. Grounded units retain yada yada, so that, and so during balance. Rename the rioters. Rioters have weaker stats and should be easier to handle. Fix an issue of planes and where planes are split into two sections located to the airport. Fix morale. Wait. Airplanes and airlift units split into different stacks. Wouldn't that make sense though? Because airlifted units use a cargo plane, don't they? I know airlift, that'd be helicopter. That's air assault. I guess it depends, but I know that they're talking about like strike fighters and superiority fighters. Those are actual jets, but airlifted units, either if you're doing assault, they use a helicopter, or if they're being transported, they use a cargo plane instead. I don't know. I'm guessing it's like if they're already in a stack and an airport gets destroyed, then they split up. That I can see being an issue. Fixed morale displaying is always decreasing in the province on mobile. Made a radar entry from a prominent mobile. Fixed our engine no check as extended condition mobile. So let's see. Just as also I'm the baseline for opinions. So this isn't all the patch notes. Just to say, for one, I'm in the middle of an Alliance versus Alliance match, and the update did roll out mid-match. The icons for patrol units are bigger now. Transport ships actually have a smaller view range now. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't mention that in these patch notes. The transport ships now have a smaller view range, like sight range, so they can't see as far away now when moving. I find that weird that that's not in these patch notes at all. I mean, that's just some things I noticed immediately. I just got told this update came out. I don't know if riders or anything, but I can tell you that the transport ship range view range is decreased. Same with the patrol icon changes mid-match. I thought it was supposed to be post-match. I guess it's different for AVA, but I don't know. Williams judgment feature to the closest friendly. Let's see. But stuff not could move to his allies, and he continued. That's how attack with seconds as their base is on more with people not involved. This is not like a Saudi attacks, and one in South Korea has been on a weapon seconds a person. You could always just kill the actual aircraft Lamau. This guy's only using bombers. I mean, there's a lot of nuance to this, but like if they have better air superiority fighters, they outrange you, doctrine, all that matters. But yes, this is valid. Why we can insurgents are too weak to place on resist insurgents, that is his problem. I mean, I don't. if they're called rioters, like insurgents, I'll say this: insurgents sound like people who take military weaponry and revolt. Rioters sound like civilians who took up local arms, which has to be like pistols, pump action shotguns, maybe double barrel, and hunting rifles. Like, yeah, they could mess up an army, but rioters, they shouldn't deal that much to military personnel because most of their weaponry would like get legit get stopped by just even basic armor. Since most likely most of them have access to just pistols, maybe hunting rifles if they're hunters. Since most people don't carry a shotgun in their home. But I don't know how the rioters are, of course. Haven't seen them yet. But when I do, I'll definitely get my opinions on it then. But making them weaker. I mean, here's the thing: insurgents, they shouldn't have nerfed them. In my opinion, name change, I don't know. Icon change, probably. But the thing is that insurgents are there. Now, if we go back a few years, when I first started calling, they used to only come out at one time a day. As in, when a day change happened, that's when they could come out, or they could not. You know, RNG chance happen on to capture cities or cities with low morale. Then they changed it so it can happen any hour of the day, because what people would do is rush, take territory, come back to the city, and hold it right before the day change. So they buffed, believe it or not, they actually buffed the insurgents earlier by making it so that their timing is random. And now, after like a 2 to 3 years after that change, I believe it's been that long, they nerf them, make them weaker, call them rioters. The only way to really offset it would be to make them produce faster. Like the only people the insurgents would be able to like go hand in hand with should be National Guard, maybe low level infantry, but we'll see. Is there any other comments on this? Not really. Uh, I've never like been on this site too much, so I'm not too certain. Like, is there any other patch notes? No. May 23rd, but that was last month. Third Alliance War. Oh wait, what's this? Anyway, that'll be it for this one, guys. Catch you on the next update. Peace.